What is going on, guys? It is Steve. Welcome back to the North Texas Dynasty and College Football 26. It is Steve, and welcome to the first video in my new apartment. That is right, the move is finally over. Shit was stressing me out. I'm so glad and happy to finally be back settled in and back to grinding the North Texas Dynasty. We got to finish up year one, where we find ourselves on a 3-game winning streak with 3 American Conference games left to go, and a lot is at stake. A loss would be detrimental for our postseason hopes. I don't know about the college football playoff, but technically Tulane's projected in, and if we win the conference championship, maybe that means we could get in, but we would have to be flawless. We could not lose a game up to this point. As you can see, I'm just showing you college around the world. Penn State is going to lose to Ohio State again. As you can see, we belt to ass with Navy, 31-0 in our last video. But that's the stakes here. We got 3 more conference games, and one of my goals in year one is to make the American Conference Championship, which we are still in the running to do, as we are going to take on UAB on the road here, who just got smacked around by UConn last week. And Florida, the #1 ranked team in the country, takes down Georgia. They are 9-0 with DJ Lagaway. They have not lost a single game, and Duke, for some reason, is dirty. Louisville is number 5 in the country. Duke's number 9. What is going on in the ACC? And SMU takes down Miami. That's a double-ranked matchup. So far, this year has been pretty chaotic. You also see Utah and Boise State out of the Big 12. They're going to be ranked in the top 25. When are we going to be ranked in the top 25? Here's a look at our conference standings. So far, we are in a 4-way tie with Memphis, Temple, and Tulane. We will see Temple in the last game of our season, so we can get a tiebreaker over them. But up until that point, I have to hope both Tulane or Memphis can both take a conference loss. Tulane's got 3 more games just like us. It looks like only 2 more games for Memphis and Temple. And then you can look at the rest of the conference. Obviously, we're above Charlotte, who we beat, and USF, who beat us, has 2 conference losses, so we don't have to worry about them in their tiebreaker if we can win out. That is the goal. We have to win out if we want any legitimate chance of having some postseason fun success in year one of the Dynasty. The opponent today is going to be the 4-5 UAB Blazers. Their quarterback, Jalen Kitna, doesn't impress me too much, but definitely a more dominant running team. Their receivers, middle of the pack, nothing too crazy, but it is time to get this one underway on the road. Can we keep this winning streak and this postseason alive to possibly make the American Conference Championship? UAB's been up and down all year, but they are the home team, and this could be a potential trap game we got to lock in. Here comes the senior quarterback, number 7, Reese Poffenbarger, is going to complete his first pass. There is Dalton Carnes, who has easily been our best receiver all season, the junior. Here comes a screen pass, an essential part of head coach Stevie Ball's offense, and Shaddai Clayton Johnson going to make a man miss after going backwards on 1st and 10, picking up 7 yards on the 2nd and 11. Here is 3rd and 4, the first 3rd down for this offense. It's going to go to Trey Williams III, who's going to be a yard short. And the coach is telling us to go for this one. It's 1 yard. Could be great field position if we don't pick this up, but I trust our team to get a yard. Poffenbarger takes the snap. It's going to be Dalton Carnes, his 2nd reception on the day, getting involved early in this offense. 1st down to move the chains. Mean Green offense has been inconsistent this year, but has been rolling these past few weeks. That could have been intercepted. That was dangerous, but Dalton Carnes finding a way to get open, finding the separation. We got the sophomore, Kiefer Sibley, checking into the game on the speed option. That's going to be an easy 1st down and a heck of a lot more for the sophomore speedster. It's a 15-yard rush for his first rush of the day. Shaddai Clayton Johnson been battling wear and tear all season. He is on the sideline for now as Miles Coleman, the sophomore, gets a juke move and finds his way into the end zone. Number 1, the sophomore speedster, turns the drag into 6 points, and North Texas responds on their opening drive with a touchdown. Here comes UAB and their strong 2-headed running back core. Jalen Kitna in the backfield, 1st and 10. The 4-5 Blazers still bowl eligible if they can win 2 more games. That's going to be a 5-yard gain to start out. 2nd and 5 for Kitten. From the shotgun, playing zone per usual. From their own 30-yard line. Early pressure, but the drag is able to get open, and that goes for a solid gain right there. Up to the 44 for the Blazers. I used to think their name was the Dragons. I can't even lie, but I'm a more prestige head coach at this moment in time. Kitna, feeling the pressure, still manages to get it out for a 75 overall. He's handling this Mean Green defense pretty efficiently so far, which is definitely our stronger unit. 1st and 10 in the first quarter. They are in Mean Green territory. There's the pressure. It is Vele the second getting in the backfield. They wouldn't do shit on 2nd down, and it is a 3rd and 15. Just outside of field goal range, I would believe. Kitna still going to manage to get it out to the tight end. It is well short of the 1st down, and here comes the field goal unit, just enough to get them inside where they feel comfortable enough for an attempt. 4th and 7. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. That is swaying to the right, and it's no good. The field goal attempt is curved too much, and that is the end of the first quarter. The Mean Green with a strong 7-0 lead, holding UAB to -2 rushing yards in the first quarter. And so far, things are going pretty smooth here in the home of UAB. Can we keep it going? We're 1 for 1 on offensive drives. How do we do on drive number 2? Poffenbarger by himself. You know a pass is coming. He's going to hit Kiefer Sibley, who's playing receiver on this one. That is going to go for a solid gain. We are already in to UAB territory. 2nd and 7. Poffenbarger. We're not even disguising it. We know we're going to throw the ball against you, and you can't do anything about it. It's our running back again. RB2 Kiefer Sibley getting involved. And that is going to be another 1st down. Going out of the screen here, he's got the blockers to pick up another 1st. And I just saw in the score, you can rewind if you want to see it. I didn't want to cut off my commentary. But number 5 Louisville would fall to number 23 Clemson. So we got an upset here. There is going to be Landon Sides on 2nd and 8, getting enough for the 1st down there. That's our wide receiver 1. He's not better than Dalton Carnes, but I do like him having being in that position, as he's going to get more involved in this offense. 1st and 10. Sibley up the gut. Sibley's got blockers and the breakaway speed. Kiefer Sibley going to hit the Gwitty, and North Texas takes a 14-0 lead on the road here, trying to win a 4th straight conference game. They're off to a good start here. Closing in on halftime. They're going to go with a screen here, and that is going to be met by Vele the second. He had the sack earlier. It is a loss of 2, and momentum is on the Mean Green defense right now. 2nd and 12. Here is Kitna. Plenty of time. Going to have a receiver over the middle. That goes for a very good gain, and a nice response there from UAB. Can they get something going on offense? Their first drive wasn't bad. We held them to a missed field goal, though. And that's another sack in the backfield. That is going to be Vele the second again. His 3rd tackle of the day. It's a loss of 9. 4:23 left in the first half. Here is Kitna. Gets this one out, and it's a wide open receiver. That is the 2nd time they have came out of a loss of yards and just gotten a 1st down on the 2nd and long. 1st and 10 into Mean Green territory. UAB is responding. Kitna, all the time in the world, he's got that same receiver on that same route, and it's the same result, being another 1st down. The Blazers are finding their momentum here on offense. 2nd and 7. 2:47 with running clock. Kitna feeling the pressure again. He shrugs off the defender. No sack, and it's going to be a scramble from the field general, and it's going to go for a great gain to make it goal to go. 2 minutes left here in the first half. UAB wanting to get some points on the board. They receive to start the second half, which is crucial as they get a reception up to the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal. Can we hold them to 3 here? They're going to go with the keeper with the running back, and that is going to be Javon Jackson getting 6 for UAB. 1:30 for North Texas. You know how head coach Stevie Balls is. He wants to respond, get as many points as possible as they leave Trey Williams the third by himself and already up to midfield. That is why you play aggressive. Goodness gracious, what a play. We see the man coverage on Landon sides. He hasn't been very great with the deep ball this year, but he does get the breakaway. Does he have the separation? It's a great bait and Landon sides! Brings in the touchdown to end off the first half. North Texas takes away the momentum again, sucking the soul out of this UAB crowd. No Diddy, no cap on God. And that is going to be a phenomenal way to end the first half, taking a 21-7 lead into halftime over UAB. They're just simply not keeping up with us in this matchup right now. The offense is played damn near perfect, and it is why they have a 14-point advantage. But UAB not out of this one at home. They start the second half with the ball as they pick up a gain of 6 there on second down. Here's 3rd and 4. An opportunity here for the Mean Green to really take over and get them off the field. Here is Minka. I don't remember the fucking quarterback's name. That is a first down, though, on the check down, and it goes for a heck of a lot more. 3rd and 6 again. Still in their own territory. We would be forcing a punt here, hypothetically speaking. 3rd and 6. It is going to be another quick dart from is it Pinka? What the fuck is this guy's name, dude? 2nd and 10. Here's the quarterback for the UAB Blazers. 1st and 10, they go up the gut. We've contained the run well today, but not on that one. There's going to be a solid gain of 7 there, and it brings up a 3rd and 3. We've been forcing them into 3rd downs. We just got to get them off the field here. 3rd and 3, they go with the screen, shrugging off the block, meets Javon, and that is going nowhere. It's a loss of 2. And this kicker, who already missed one far to the right, is going to take another stab at, I think, what's a longer field goal attempt here. 4th and 5, the kick is up and squeaks in. This time the wind helping him instead of causing him to miss. UAB puts 3 on the board to start the second half, and this game is closer now because of that field goal. But Kuiper simply, the breakaway speed, probably didn't need to juke there, but he is having such a good day on the ground. I don't even know if there's a point in putting Shaddai Clayton Johnson back in. This kid is running the game right now. That was dangerous, but a 3rd and 6 is executed perfectly. There is Simeon Evans, the wide receiver for the senior, taking advantage of his moment there. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Poffenbarger going to give him an opportunity one-on-one. It is batted down, and it brings up a 3rd and 10 in here, just inside of UAB territory. 3rd and 10, 2:16 left, only up 11. Would like to get 3 out of this if possible. Poffenbarger has a couple of options and refusing to throw it. Tries to get it to Carnes, and it's batted down. A lot of confusion there as to what the senior quarterback was doing. There were 2 different spots in 2 different moments that ball could have gone, but I just didn't see it. And UAB is going to respond immediately to the empty drive. That is Caleb Brown, who's having a phenomenal 100-plus receiving day. And it is 1st and 10, nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. And UAB, their offense is clicking at the right time. And this game is getting a lot more interesting heading into the 4th quarter. North Texas, I'm treating every game at this point in the season like win or go home. We want to see ourselves in the top 25. We want to possibly make the American Championship and have a shot at giving ourselves a resume for the college football playoff. But UAB is trying to force an upset here. 2nd and 9. That is wide open. Where's the coverage? And that is 1st and goal. I don't care that Evan Jackson has 5 tackles on the day. UAB is about to respond and make this a 1-possession game. And that, oh, the trickery! The pitch out, and that is another touchdown. UAB responds quickly, and now they're going for 2. They want a field goal game. I don't blame them. To start the 4th quarter, they're going to hand it to Javon, and he's going nowhere. That is going to be an incomplete 2-point conversion, and North Texas still leads by 5. A touchdown would really make me feel comfortable here. Even a field goal makes me feel a lot better. But right now, this is dangerous territory we are playing in. On the road, only up 5. 2nd and 5 here, Poffenbarger. Scoreless in the second half so far. Trying to put this one away. We're going to find Dalton Carnes, a reliable option. That's going to be a 1st down here for this Mean Green offense. 1st and 10. We got Poffenbarger in the backfield with Kuiper Seidley trying to find a hole. He had one, but low-key went the wrong way. It's only a gain of 4. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, we have 3rd and 6. Poffenbarger Shotgun. Carnes is going to convert again. Dalton Carnes has been money all season. I love this kid. 2nd and 9 from the shotgun. 5:52 running clock. Poffenbarger going to send Carnes in motion. It's a fake. He's got pressure. Trying to let the play develop. Does not get it out in time before the pressure gets there. And it's 3rd and 9. We are not in field goal range from here. From the shotgun. Poffenbarger trying to let it develop. He's going to hit Trey Williams, who's going to be met right away. And we could pin UAB deep. But I'm angry. And I want to put the seal on this one. It's 4th and 7, and I'm trusting the offense to pick up those 7 yards. Poffenbarger, 4 verticals, trying to let Trey Williams is going to get open, but he doesn't get it out in time. It's going to be tipped in the air. You got to be kidding me. An interception for UAB, and the aggressive play call backfires. UAB has the ball. Down 5, starting this drive at North Texas's 31, and the RPO is going to be wide open. You got to be shitting me. 1st and 10, 4:38, time is running out, and it is not looking good for the Mean Green as we are able to retain Javon Cross on the run there. It is 2nd and 10, number 17, single back formation. My goodness. We went from having full control of this game as he pounds ahead, gets a gain of 5. And we blew it. We were only up 5 at this point, and we can still hold them to 3, but I don't think they're going to take that field goal. They got 6 yards to go in 2 tries. Here's Pinka. Pinka's going to find the man. It's a wide open receiver. UAB, Kitna, Jesus, that's his name. 2-point conversion, 3:28. Left in the game. UAB with their first lead of the day. Can they go up by 3? Kitna, all the time in the world, is not going to find anyone. Here's the stakes. It's win or go home at this point. We need a field goal. We know we're capable. Sending Carnes in motion. Poffenbarger. He's been hitting Carnes all day. This one is orange, but Carnes is going to hang on in double coverage. The biggest play of the game. With 3 minutes left, we are now going clock running mode. Not quite in field goal range, but that play was huge as Shadai Clayton-Johnson back in the game picks up 4. 2nd and 6. Last play before the 2-minute warning. We're going with the screen. Shadai Clayton-Johnson following his blocker is going to be short. Picks up a gain of 3. And this is a huge play. Gotta convert this here. Poffenbarger from the shotgun. Wide open is Dalton Carnes, your player of the game today. He's just going to go down. All 3 timeouts left for UAB. It's time to start burning those. I want to kick this walk-off field goal and get out of this trap game bullshit. Carnes, jet touch pass. We got the blockers for it. That is going to be a nice spin, but way to make something out of nothing there. Was not going to find the edge there. And it's 2nd and 7. First timeout is used for UAB. Shadai Clayton-Johnson looking to put the nail in the coffin on this one, and he's taken down at the 1-yard line. Almost scored on that one, which we do not want to do, which is why we're going to pitch this back to Clayton-Johnson, burn that last timeout, and line up this field goal right in the center. UAB with 0 timeouts left. All we have to do is milk this clock down, take a timeout of our own with 2 seconds left, and can the winning streak increase to 4? The field goal is not blocked. It is good, and it is a walk-off field goal for the win, and North Texas keeps the winning streak alive, keeps the American Championship alive. It took everything. It was a 2-point win. Definitely did not cover the spread today, but a complete game. A very good first half followed by a mediocre second half, but just enough big plays to make sure we came out on top in this one. North Texas going to improve to 8-2 with a 5-1 conference record. That is the 6th loss on the year for UAB. Jalen Kitna, not a bad game whatsoever, only 3 incompletions. Poffenbarger did have the pick, but it is a 9 incompletion game, almost 300 yards. Kiefer Sibley did great. Shadai Clayton-Johnson just did not get it going today until the end. And Dalton Carnes, goodness gracious, 10 receptions. Kiefer Sibley was huge today. Landon Sides had a big touchdown today before the end of the first half. Miles Coleman had a big touchdown today as well. We got to spread out the ball some more, though. Dalton Carnes cannot be hitting the carry job every single game. But you know what? It's working. We're winning. I'm blessed to be here. I'm happy to be back. And we got 2 more games left in the regular season. Thank you guys for the love, by the way. 2 new subscribers since the last video. I appreciate that. Let's see if we can hit 500 before Christmas time. That would be absolutely legendary of y'all. If you're not liking and subscribing already, I would appreciate if you do. Y'all have a blessed day, and I will catch you in the next one. The next episode is going to be our last 2 regular season games, and if we get to play some postseason action, that'll come after that. Y'all have a great day. Stay blessed. Peace and love. Okay, bye. Love you.